your deal breakers?
Okay. Definitely no freaky stuff in the bedroom.
No freaky stuff in the bedroom?
No.
So you
No.
don't want to do freaky stuff in the bedroom?
Yeah, definitely.
What was some of the freaky stuff in the past women wanted you to do?
Okay. No oral sex, like me asking me like to suck in a pussy or this.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Also Trade. Hey, we're gonna keep on pumping these videos out until y'all you gonna want to like and comment and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on going though. I don't care. I'm gonna keep on pumping. I'm gonna keep on pushing. It is what it is. But let's get straight into it. You know, we don't do too much talking. Reaction video. Kendra G. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Oh my God, when was this?
Hold on, y'all. Ain't got my headphones in now. There we go.
Yes.
I think it's last year, February.
Why do I remember that? Because somebody came out of the house, or you was talking about a sexual act. What's your name, babe? How do you pronounce it?
Oh, it's Kimari. Kimari
Marley?
Gay.
Okay.
Where are you from originally?
Jamaica.
What are your deal breakers?
Okay. Definitely no freaky stuff in the bedroom.
No
What?
freaky stuff in the bedroom?
No.
So
No.
you don't want to do freaky stuff in the bedroom?
Yeah, definitely.
What was some of the freaky stuff in the past women wanted you to do?
Okay. No oral sex, like me asking me like to suck in a pussy or this stupid this like that. No. I don't
He
play
said
those
he ain't
games.
going down on the
I'm
boom
not that
boom.
type of guy.
Oh
So
wow.
definitely no eating up the pussy, none of that stuff. No ass eating, no funny stuff. It just a turn off. It's a big turn off. I don't know most of the American, I guess it's their culture, but it's not my culture. Definitely not. Nah.
Woo, child. Now, with that being said,
Yeah.
would you expect her to service you?
To be fair, I'm not all about that because I'm good at my waistline. I'm very good at my waistline. But if she wanted to do it, but I'm not returning any favor. But because it's good. If you didn't even want to do it, it's good. I'm good. That's
That's
not
fair
my
though.
joy. That's
Look, we gotta be fair. That's fair to ask. He said, I ain't going down on you, but if you want to go down on me, that's fine. I'm not gonna ask you to go down on me though. That's fair. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's
that's if
fair.
she want to do it, but I'm not returning no favor. Sorry.
I feel like
Juicy.
that's fair. I
You are an awful.
think that's fair. Oh man. I think that's fair though for sure.
Woo, child. Let me ask you this. I'm respecting whatever you desire. It's your world. If you got married, would that change, or that's a rule for your wife too?
Listen, I'm I'm not doing for that anyway. Anytime. I don't know what the future holds, but right now in my mind, right now, this time, right, this in my mind, I'm not doing for that. I'm just not that type.
Okay. I don't be remember everybody, but
Dang,
for
his
some
hair
reason,
got
because you in
long
the
after a
same
year.
kitchen. That's why. You
Yeah.
ain't upgrade your life in a year. You still live with your grandmother.
No, I told you like, listen, I'm just here to make sure my grandma is good. Like, it's just me want to stay because she's 98. She's 98.
Oh, okay.
She needs someone around because even if I move out, I have to be coming back and forth, back and
No, that
forth.
makes sense. I get that. All right, let's take it from the top. You're 36. You have any kids?
No kids.
Well, do you have an update from last year?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to it. What's the update?
Okay, first, like, I told all these ladies, like, I don't want a lady to, like, be asking me to suck in the vagina and do all this crazy stuff. And I don't know if for some reason, it's like they come in my inbox in me, like they're trying to get me to come to their way of life. Like, they're just doing it, like, behaving like they want a real guy like me. And when we do get like connecting, it always goes a little south. Like they are trying to say, "Oh, come on, we're compatible. You need to like please your girl." And I'm saying, listen, we met on Kendra show. I told you, why do you think I'm gonna like change for
Change.
you?
Yeah.
Why?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if when a guy don't do those stuff, they're excited. I don't know. So, but they want maybe they want to get me to be the first guy to, or they to be the first girl I do something like that to her. I don't know. But I wasn't having it. Like I was so I was so dark doing it. I was just not having it.
So I got a
And
couple questions.
I met the it was a couple. It was a lot. But this one girl from Atlanta. So we were actually talking over the phone for a long time. Even now we are still friends, and man, it was crazy. Like I told her like if she wanted, I could flew her to New York, right? She don't have to worry about anything. I would get her a place to stay,
Okay.
whatever she wants. She agreed, but then she said no. Why don't I come? So I said, listen, if I come to you, you would have to pay for everything, just as I was telling you I'm gonna do all of that because I
Now,
don't know her. So
Yo, this dude want her to fly him out. Hey, they say that's the new thing now, though. You gonna have to fly me out. You know what I'm saying? That's hilarious. No way. He said you
I
gonna
just
have to
but
believe.
fly
what?
me out.
No. So you're saying you was gonna fly her to you, but
Yeah.
if not, she has to fly you to her.
No, we were talking, right? I told her like, okay, since we've been talking for like 5 months, because we've been talking for 5 months, never meet each other. So I said, listen, I think I'm feeling you. I think I would fly you to New York and get you somewhere to stay, all of that. I would take all the expenses. Then she was like, man, why don't you come to me? So I said, okay, if I come to you, you are gonna return the favor because I was doing all the things, and I think it's just
No,
fair.
no,
No, I think it's fair
no.
because listen, if I'm gonna be with a female, right? I have to can be able to trust her and believe in her and believe like if I give her all my money, for example, say I'm working and I decide to say, oh, she's my wife, whatever. I suppose I can trust her and believe in her. I know that she have my back. So I don't think it's a one-way street. I don't think it's just because like me supposed to be like always because I'm the guy. I'm supposed to always doing it because I actually told her I would.
Hey, what y'all think though? I mean, I see what he's saying. Like, I get what he's saying. Like, I understand what he's saying. But that's just not how it works, bro. I mean, some of these minutes get flown out, flew out. You know what I'm saying? But that's to me. I couldn't do that, man. I couldn't let no female fly me. I'm sorry. Unless it's like a business thing, and it was like a business. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about like relationship. You flying me out? No, sir. I would feel like a female. I feel like a female. Like no.
Her here, and it was no problem. I would take all the expense, and I'm a
So
man
then,
of my word.
okay, so that wasn't the requirement. So fly yourself to meet her.
No, the thing is, she put me on a body pass, because she was a flight attendant, and I, I cursed her out like real. I crashed out like it's the first I was going on a body pass. I didn't even know that's how it worked. Like I would have to sit there in the airport the whole time, waiting for someone to miss this. Man, it's just crazy. Like I was saying, like,
Kamali,
listen,
Kamali,
don't do this.
can I have a real, can I have a real moment with you?
Yeah,
Talk to
Can I have a
him,
real moment
Kendra.
with you, baby?
I'm listening.
And I say this with all due respect, okay? Now, you live with your grandmother. I think it's honorable. You know, you're taking care of your grandmother. It's your choice to not want to please a woman in that area. That's fine too. But with all those things, you should know that I ain't buying you no damn plane ticket. Ain't no woman flying no man who ain't pleasing her nowhere that live with that grandmama. She not buying no plane ticket for you.
But I'm gonna be real. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe because I'm a very cocky person. Like I'm very hype. I'm a very hype person. Like I go to. I actually told her like, listen, put your money where your mouth. Show me a bank account. Then we could talk. Cause I don't lose
No,
yap yap.
the bank account.
Yeah,
Why?
Oh, he too
because
much.
this old granny thing that you're talking about, I choose to live with my granny. I can always move. I used to live on my own in Massachusetts. So that's no problem. That's like somebody thinking small. I'm just here because my gun is 98, and I prefer to stay here to make sure that she's good. That's it.
Okay,
So
but let's
that's no
right,
issue.
but here's the thing. I actually understand. I think it's honorable that you're taking care of your grandmother, but you still it still would be looked at as you live with your grandmother, regardless of the reason behind it. But
That's
let's
true.
just say we get past
That's
that.
true though. That's true. I think we all have to understand no matter how we flip it, turn it, and reverse it, a woman's always gonna look at it the same way. Boy, you live with your granny. There's no ins and outs of where I live with my granny because I gotta take care of her. It's none of that. It's you live with your granny, and they leave it at that, right? So you get an X for right there. You already starting off bad because that's exactly what they gonna go up to. But you talking about your bank account and all this other stuff, da, 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 da. Like what that got to do with it, bruh? My thing is this: if you interested in her, you should go out there, fly yourself. I mean, you got all this money in your bank account. Maybe she ain't got it like that. But at the same time, I don't know why she didn't accept. But actually, I think I do because she's like, well, damn, if you fly me out there, you're gonna expect something, right? I think that's her mindset. That's why she's like, hell no. Nah. She's like, hell no, nah, I'm not doing that.
Okay, let's just say we can understand you're taking care of your grandmother, and that's what it is. To then still request, I have to buy your plane ticket for you to meet me, Negro, please.
No, you're not listening. You're not listening. What was the argument? I want you to listen very
No, I
clearly,
heard the
right?
argument. Okay, correct. If I'm wrong, then you can correct me. The argument was you was willing to fly her,
Right.
but she
All
wanted you to
expensive.
okay,
All
all
expense.
expenses,
Right.
but she wanted you to go to her. So
Right.
then you wanted her to pay for you to go to her, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's some bullshit. I understood it when you said it. That's some bullshit.
So why
You
is
a
it? Why is
man,
it?
She
because
said
because
that's
let me
some
tell you why.
bullshit.
If you
I
was
agree.
willing to pay for her to come to get
Mm.
you, why can't you pay for
To go
yourself? It's
there.
still the same. It's
Facts.
still
Because,
money. It's the same amount of money you
because the
would have
thing
spent
is,
I agree.
to fly her to you.
right.
I
But
agree.
the thing is, I'm the one that's going to her place. I'm the stranger now.
Who
She's supposed to be
are you,
accommodate.
man?
Yeah, but
God,
she is the one supposed
God,
to
we need to do
accommodating me.
that. I
She's
don't
supposed to
know. What,
accommodating me.
Kamali, the fact that you are trying to argue down
Yeah, he
and
trying
make
to
sense
justify it.
that a woman should have bought you a flight to come see her is some raggedy ass, crazy ass shit. That's some, I don't know. You new man.
Well,
I do not understand it. I'm trying to understand it. You live with
Not
your
no new
grandmother, and okay,
man.
we're gonna get past that, but that's one thing. Now you talk about something. You already said you're not gonna please her in that way, and some women might not like it, but whatever. But that's one thing too. And now she got to buy you a ticket. Boy, who's doing this? No wonder you single still, right?
nah.
You
Well,
got a
yeah.
girl?
No, I'm just playing around. I don't have a girl.
Okay, well, you gonna have to change some things up if you want to have a girl at some point in time. I mean, and I don't want to. Can I get some men to back me up because people be thinking that I go hard on men, but I need a man to confirm what I'm saying. This does
No,
not
you're
make sense
right.
that you're trying to require her to back your plane ticket to go see her. I need a man
Oh.
in the super chat
So
or I'll call it on the phone.
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask Kenji. I really have to ask you, right? So you're telling me like if it's a one way street, like it's always the guy have to spend? What
No.
you're
It's
saying?
not. No. I don't. I'm not saying that. I believe.
See, he missing the whole point. She's saying this. You was already paying to go down there. Now it's a different story if you was like, look, and you pay half and I pay half for you to get here. And then she's saying, well, how about no, you pay the whole thing to come see me. That's a totally different story. The thing is, you already told her you'll pay her whole expenses to come to New York for her to see you. So why can't you pay your expenses to go see her in Atlanta? Why? I don't understand.
Mentioned court, but furthermore, here's the deal.
Mm.
When you,
But yeah,
I
man
do
should chase
understand
every
when you're
time.
long distance, that could be challenging. So I do feel like the man.
Sorry, and it's the first meet too. Come on, let's be real. You a man at the end of the day. You the man. It's the first meet. You go meet her. Period, bro. Like I get though, you gotta have some woman that's you have to have a woman that chase you as well. Like it has to be a two-way street. She has to be some type of interested in you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you can't just be one way street. But come on, dude, you the man.
To go to the woman because then you don't got to pay for her to come to you, right? If you don't want to buy her plane ticket, that could get a little shaky.
She can't. She wouldn't show
But shout out
up.
to Evans, the first couple to ever get married on my show. He was so serious about his wife. They met from the show. They met in Atlanta. He drove from Florida to Atlanta. That's how serious he was about this woman who he's married to 4 years in, and now they're on their second baby. Like, I do believe in the beginning stages, if you really want a woman, a man should court. And the bottom line is this: you were gonna spend money because you was gonna fly her to you. So you don't gotta spend that money. So you still have that money that you would have spent on her. Just spend it on yourself now to go meet her. And the fact that you're telling her she got to buy your ticket, we would have never talked again.
Okay, I'm just gonna let's go to the chase.
I would have never talked to you again in life. Well, I would have talked to you from the beginning, but that's a whole other conversation. But go ahead.
That's what I'm saying because we end up met though. She put me on the buddy pass. We went, so I end up flow to Atlanta. She picked me up at the airport. She came to a restaurant. Man, she ordered some stuff. I ordered some stuff. Then when the bill comes, she handed me the bill, and I'm like, we talk about this. What's going on? We already talk about this. Like, if you can't buy a restaurant, why we even dating? If you can't afford what I can't afford,
you wanted her to pay?
That was the agreement. So I'm not gonna go back on my agreement. That was the agreement.
I'm sorry.
Hey, he want to be courted though. Hey, he want to be courted. Hey, y'all want to go look at it? Y'all know where to go. But hey, look, my man want to be the female. He want to be wined and dined too. You know what I'm saying? Buy me gifts and buy me some flowers. He wanted to be wined and dined. You know what I mean? That's crazy if you ask me. Come on, big dog. Come on, big dog. You know that's not how that shit work, and it's never gonna work like that. Come on, bro. Come on now. You want her to be the man in the relationship, and then later on you gonna wonder why you can't be the king in your household. Come on, bro. Be real. Come on now. Hey, look. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time. Peace.